Hello, hello, hello. All right, everybody, hello. I'm here a little bit early. Oh, I have to say, here we are. It's on time now. Yes, I started like 20 seconds early, and yeah, so here we are, 20 seconds in. Anyway, oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was from earlier. Okay. Whew, wipe the sweat off the brow. If anybody knows me, you know I am a Detroit Lions fan, and right now, the Detroit Lions are currently playing the Tennessee Titans. And as they are playing the Tennessee Titans, I am watching this. I'm keeping a close eye on this game because they are smoking the Tennessee Titans. They are just making them look like a college football team playing an NFL team right now. That's the best way to describe that right now. Hey, David, welcome. And yeah, they are just doing a terrific job of just playing today's game. We are 42. The Lions are 42-14 in today's game, and that was mostly in the first half, so it was incredible. In fact, I just watched right before this before I started up a few minutes ago, our guy who ran, I can't even think of the frickin' the player's name right now. But anyway, he was receiving the ball from a kickoff, and as he got the ball, he ran it for 90 yards to make a touchdown. It was amazing. It was so good. So good. So anyway, welcome to today's stream. We are back in Westwood and also back in the little town of Eagle Point here in Westwood. I was sitting here this week looking around at things as I came back over, and I'm like, man, what do I do? I've always had this, just this brain blockage when it comes to this area over here. So I still haven't come up with anything to do on this side of the mountains or anything yet. And as far as things go, it's like just kind of, we finished up, let's see, last time we were here, we did this area here. We put in this little soccer stadium and some shopping and this cool little neighborhood to kind of build up into our city here. And also kind of build off of our, what we were doing on this area here and everything like that. Our upgraded train station that we did last time we were here and everything. So I felt like we were kind of done over here for now. I know there's still this little bit area, and then we also have this area just below Slugleaf here to work on too, but I'm kind of not sure what to do there, kind of not sure what to do on over here. So yeah, we're going to be back here in Eagle Point today, and today what we're going to do is we're going to give an upgrade to the town of Eagle Point slightly. What they're going to get is a brand new on-ramp, off-ramp. We're going to do like a trumpet. Hey Chris, welcome. Just kind of winging it today. Yeah, not really. I am prepared for today, though. I have prepared. I did go on quite a bit of a build frenzy with this one. So what I did was we're going to take this roundabout area here out. We're going to take the highway here. It's going to get this two-piece of it extended over here. It's going to get turned into a trumpet with an off-ramp. On-ramp, off-ramp, and then this whole area, as you can see, the ground there is fertile ground, and so we're going to add in a new farm to the area, and the farm is actually, if I can make everything fit the way I did in my test build, I will be so happy with myself. So it's going to be quite the build that I did, or if I can make this. So we will, we'll get there. We'll get it going. In fact, let's see. The first thing I'm going to do is just pause this and kind of delete all those roads that are here, because that's really all this is going to change. First of all, though, before we do too much, let's see here. Got this paused. We're going to take this out first, all this. Right up to there. And then all the way back here. Yeah, I'm going to stop right there, I believe. And then right here, all this is going to get taken out. But before I go too far and hurt myself with my... Yeah, there we go. Because when I was doing all this, I built this road. I took this road here. We get to it. Roads. And with freeform. Oh wait, I need to make sure our snapping options zoning is off here. I came underneath here, and I wanted to keep the road this way. Everything worked out really nicely. I was able to put everything in that I wanted to have in here, and connect it right there, just like that. Even though this whole section of freeway is going to get deleted and redone, the way the road came in through there after I had to do all this originally when I was first trying to figure out what to do, this road stayed, and I like it, and it's going to stay there. So that one. Then what I did was I took this road, because we have the tram and everything going through here, or the trolley, whatever. Not the tram. I guess there's a tram. Yeah, a tram. Trolley and tram, same dang thing. And go like that. And that connects everything up. Keeps the tram line going through there. And we're going to work off that. Perfect. I just got to make sure everything's kind of sitting where I want it to sit. That's all looking good. And then this, just stuck with regular road here. I want to come out just a touch. You know what? I am going to delete that. I'm going to go with a straight line because I want this to come out just slightly further. I have something, I got to place something on the other side of that, and I want it to fit properly, so I'm going to give it just a little more room than what I did last time. Like that. Alright, now let's go ahead and deal with this highway here. As you can see, I started to split them right there because of what was going on with, you know, the way the highway was built and coming together. So I want to fix this and make it look right, but I don't want to get too crazy with it. I'm trying to look at the game real fast. Look at the score hasn't changed much, and Titans did not make a touchdown. They had the ball, but right now Detroit has the ball, and they are just running through the Titans like a tractor through a field. All right, hold on. We'll get back into this in just a moment here. Today, I bought this bottle earlier this week. This is Hellcat Maggie. This is one of my favorite Irish whiskeys here. Hellcat Maggie. It's great whiskey. It's got a cool label on it and everything. If you know anything about Irish history, the name kind of comes from, you know, some cool Irish history there with, you know, some gangs and stuff like that. But, in fact, the movie, what was that movie called? It was an old-time movie, and talked about her in there and stuff like that. Anyway, Hellcat Maggie, says on the back here, was a well-known criminal in Manhattan's Five Points district and a member of the notorious Dead Rabbits gang. There you go. Anybody who remembers that movie with the Dead Rabbits in it. She was a fierce street fighter and actually filed her teeth and nails into points to better shred her opponent's skin. Anyway, this is named after Hellcat Maggie, but this is not, like, it's not going to shred your throat. It's actually a very good, smoother Irish whiskey. It's why I like this one. It's actually imported from Ireland here to the States and then bottled here in the States. You can't make, you could brew it or whatever. You could distill Irish whiskey the same exact way, do exactly the same here in the States, but you can't call it Irish whiskey. So this company did import this from Ireland. They bottle it, named it Hellcat Maggie, and they just, I'm not sure who it comes from, but it is an incredible whiskey. I do love it. It's got a good vanilla flavor to it, kind of like, almost kind of like Jameson, but it's a little more subtle, I guess you could say, and with the vanilla flavoring, and then it has that more of like a leathery taste on top of that, I think. That's why I wouldn't say this came from the Jameson distillery or anything like that, but it's a distillery that's making something very similar to theirs. I mean, it could have, but yeah, it's very close to Jameson, but just a little more softer in the notes and stuff like that, so. It is very, very excellent. It has like almost a bit of a spice to it too, though. I'd like to say like it's hard to, not quite a pepper, but a peppery type of spice. Like almost a peppery type of spice, but it just kind of floats there with that leathery taste. But yeah, it's really good. I like that one a lot. I haven't been able to get it in a while, and they actually lowered the price on it recently, so I was very excited, and I had to get my hands on that. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to take this highway. Let's get up to the highways. This is a 2-lane highway. One-way, 2-lane highway. Let's go ahead and use the sound barriers because we are going to be coming down in through here. We're going to be doing a couple of things through there also, so. I'm going to be adding some housing and a few other things. All right, come on, attach. There you go. So we want to be careful here. I don't want to destroy this wall or this rock. Oops. I do not want to drop yet. Just want to get over the road there, that's all. I'm just going to change all my nodes up. If I could stretch this just a little bit. I want to get that full length bridge, or downward out of there. There we go. That should be good right there. Excelente. Now what we'll do is I want to get it nice little distance here. 2 spots, like I always kind of like right there, those 2 little dots is always a good distance in my mind. Something's not working here. Road right there. I'll fix that in a second. I hate that when you're trying to use something to your advantage, and then other roads just want to interfere. Oops. Other roads want to interfere and put their nodes in your way, and you're like, no, I don't want the node in my way. Stop that. Actually, let's use the curve tool just to make sure we get this in the right spot. Oh, that is not gonna work out. Okay, back to plan A, freeform. And that should not have had zoning. Yeah, see? Stinking bugs. Alright, back to the highway. Let's get back at that. Let's see here. Barriers. This actually should be going the other direction, but we'll fix that in a moment. Got to make sure we're not harming the wall there. It does that to me every time, and I don't know why. Let's go to the side view and just check that. There we go. No, no, no. It's like it gets a little lump up or a lump down. It's one or the other. Like, do you get the lump up or the lump down? I guess we'll go for the lump up. It looks a lot cleaner. Ah, shucks. All right, let's fix this. That's looking good. So at first, when I first came up with this, you know, going through here and trying to build this out and everything, I was originally trying to use the new content creator packs here, the interchanges, and I couldn't make any. Like, there's this trumpet one here. It's gorgeous trumpet, don't get me wrong, but I just can't make it work. Like, it's just, yeah, didn't want to go. I don't know, maybe I can this time. Maybe I got that to fit the right... Oh, no, there's where my problem was. I had to custom make it to fit into this zone, so I had to do my own thing here. But, yeah. I kind of like the idea of the tunnel, though, because I might do that. In my test build, I did a bridge with the trumpet, and I didn't think about a tunnel. I don't know why. Alright, let's go ahead and adjust things here now. Get the rest of this done. Go back to freeform. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of room. You see kind of how it's barren of trees right there? I'm just trying to get a little bit of that for myself. Oh, I might have screwed up just now, but we'll see. Maybe not, maybe not. This might work out. Let's reset our thing. It's janky-ish, but not janky. Hold on a minute. I can clean this up a little. I think what we do is we go here. Slightly better? Slightly better. It's way better than what I did in my test build, trust me. It is way better. Alright, let's start off with where I want the roads to lie, and that's going to be over here. Excuse me. So yeah, let's go ahead and try for... Let's go ahead and try for the tunnels. I like that idea a lot. I'm going to go with the tunnel idea. So, he got really close. But see, that's the one thing about this is they got the ability to get extremely close, and I can't. Like, I could start here. Hey, stop that. But I can't get as close as the other one. See that? Like, it just, So I have to come out here, but I still like the tunnel idea, so we're going to work with that. We're going to try it. Boom, and copy that. This one should be going the other direction, to be honest. Okay. I think I'm getting myself some more room out of it this way. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, but I still got to bring... Okay, maybe. I think that's... There we go. Got to come out just enough. Oh, and then, though... Oh, I think... The only thing that stinks right now is it's giving me zoning, and I don't want the zoning. Plus, I used that road all the way to the freeway. That was kind of a bad idea, but we'll fix that in a moment. I think... Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know. That is one hideous-ass trumpet. Oh, my lord. I think I could do better than that. Hold on. I hated it. I just didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Let's go back to the bridge. I think I liked my bridge setup a lot better. Could he have done it any easier with a bi-directional road for the tunnel? Maybe. I think I mixed those up. This should have been the opposite direction. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to just stick with the bridge setup. Oh, why? Why, you stinking bug? I don't even get it. I don't even get why. Why you would do that to me. Like, I didn't choose it. Stop that. Isn't it a little frustrating that they just gave us this... Holy shit, when did they score to the 52-14 beating the Titans? Anyway, isn't it frustrating that this bug is still in effect, yet they gave us all these new hotel things and freeway intersections and all this other shit, but they couldn't fix that little bug? I just had to vent for half a second there, but what the frickin' hell? Oh my god, come on now. It just makes me want to cry a little bit, you know, because they're not paying attention to us gamers on the console enough. They've just completely forgotten about us console gamers. That's the way I feel. I honestly do feel that way. Like, and on one hand, they have just completely been like, you know, screw the console guys. Like, they just don't care about us. I honestly feel that way. I just had to make sure to get rid of that stoplight. I knew it was going to be there. There's going to be one there. There's going to be one here. Alright, I hate that. I hate forgetting about those. Alright. Looking good so far. Now, let's go ahead and bring these around. The reason I'm choosing the regular 2-lane road right now is because... Oh, let's choose this really quick. Oh, Titans are getting smoked right. I mean, they are just... They're not a bad team either, don't get me wrong, but right now they aren't doing good either. Like, they are 1-5 this season, and the Lions are 5-1, about to be 6-1. And the Titans are about to be 1-6. So, but normally they're not a bad team. Like, I don't get it. Oh, went a little too short on that. Hold on. Come out just a little bit further here. I should have made more bets on the Lions players today, to be honest. Like, I made a couple of different bets. I'm hoping to win a lot of money, but yeah, the Lions, I should have put more bets on them because they are just really going for it today. Oh, come on, connect. Connect, you had it. There you go. It's kind of a tight turn right there, and we're going to obviously fix that and put the proper roading on it in a moment here, but that's why I kind of used the road for as long as I did, like the regular road there. What is going on? Oh, I was not in the right spot. How is that? Okay. That's fine. I thought it was doing something a little different to me there for a second. Alright, now let's fix this. Get the other side set up. Put the proper roading in. Are you? Oh my lord. Just changing the direction on me gave it fucking zoning. Like, what in the actual hell? Oh my god. That is, the bug got worse. It's like the bug got worse. Why? Why, City Skylines? Why? You made the bug worse. Alright, so I'm leaving the regular roads on this part because when I had this going before, all of a sudden you'd see a big rig just totally tipping up on its side wheels, just like side rolling around this as fast as possible. So I was like, yeah, I would rather they just use regular roads through the turns and drive a normal speed on there. So yeah, that's why that's like that. Oh my god. Oh, Lord, help me. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna put the. What are you doing? I'm just gonna build these using the. Hey, track art, welcome. Oh, at least they worked on it. Yeah. Oh, that was not a touchdown. That was out of bounds. They almost had a touchdown. Titans almost had one there. Almost. Makes me think of that commercial with the guy holding the fishing pole like, ooh, almost got it. Do 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 do. Boom. Do 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 do. I know, I gotta change all that up too. That's okay. Alright, that's fine though. That's good. This has to get the direction fixed. That's like that. Then I want to slow the cars down as they come onto the road there. So we'll go ahead and drop this into this upgrade. Let's double check our snap options here. Make sure we go through them a million times so there's no zoning, because it might zone. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Loving it. We have now officially upgraded Eagle Point to have a very nice trumpet on and off ramp here. Very, very wonderful. I love it. Alright. Summer, wintertime adjustment. Is it back to the frickin' summertime? Oh, you guys are always change yours ahead of us. So you guys changed your clocks already, huh, Track Art, Chris? Yeah. Yep, fall back. We'll do that pretty soon here. Computer, when do we fall back on the clocks?
In Oregon, daylight savings time started on March 10th, 2024 at 2 a.m. and will end next Sunday, November.
Yeah, and next Sunday, November 3rd at 2 a.m. Okay, so ours changes next Sunday night. So a week from now. I guess it's always a week apart. Yep, all right. No, I don't need any more information about that, computer. Thank you. Never mind. Stop listening. Boy, she just gets all excited when I talk to her. All right. Now that we've got this bitchin' intersection, let's go ahead and hit play. Let the cars figure out what they're going to do. I bet some of them are going to, like, do some crazy stuff. They sometimes... Look at... We got the Wienermobile, like, doing all kinds of circles over there. Oh, that's a bird. I thought a car was flying for a second. It wouldn't have surprised me either. Alright, they caught up on that one pretty quickly. Okay, cool. Look at that. We've even got cars already jumping on the freeway from up there. Nice. Very good. Okay, so now the Eagle Point has its own intersection. It's not all the way over here. Oh, and by the way, this one, as you can see, is getting turned into a big mess. So if we get to it today, we are going to come over here and fix this. We're going to put a little roundabout in right here. And again, the idea came from our new downloadable DLC here, the compact roundabout, which is a great roundabout. I mean, this is a cool looking roundabout. Let me pop it in here really fast. Now, I like it. It's around the size that I build, but I like how it's got the extra, like, walkways and stuff for people to use. So... it's a cool roundabout. It made it look really good. I can't build it that way on here because it's not PC. I just tricked the ball up. What in the world? But we're going to use that concept to do a small roundabout in here. It's really hard to fit it because, as you can see, there are some... pillars that we have to deal with, but I did make it work, and we will fix that soon enough. Like, this is what's going on. They're just sitting there stopped, and that like every single car stops at the crosswalk, and it does that. And at some point, look at it just builds all the way up back here to this, and then ruins this roundabout. And yeah, oh my God, there's a fire. Let's get away from here. So, oh, speaking of the roundabout, I found a round-a-peanut. I shared it in the Discord, and they've built somewhere here in the U.S. Like, they built a round-a-peanut. They made it a big peanut shape, and it's kind of cool. So we'll have to do that one of these days. All right. So, next, let's get on to the farm in this build. So this whole area here is obviously very fertile. We got a little bit of fertile land here and stuff like that, and then a little bit over here. And I was able to make it work. I made a farm fit with using everything in the farm section, and so we're going to do that. Let's go to the roads. And we're going to go ahead and choose the 2-lane road to start with, just to build everything out with. Let's make sure our snap gives us the zoning that we... Oops. The zoning now, even though it probably would have zoned anyway. Go with the freeform tool, because I want to kind of mock up along the freeway here for a second. Pop it out right there. And then we're going to go right along. Actually, I'm going to come up just as a skosh and then go right along here. Right here is where I'm going to put the, like the main office and stuff like that. So stop right there for a second. We're going to follow this road. And I don't typically like having intersections so close, but this one works out. It sort of works out. It'll be okay. Once everything, like, figures itself out, it'll be okay. Let me put it that way. Okay, cool. We'll continue on. Like, this is going to be a little bit of back and forth between the road building and the farm building. And since I never watch clocks, I always get caught by surprise. You never watch your clocks, huh? I have to. I seriously have to because of my job and everything. And then at the same time, like, I finish at the end of the day. I am, like, watching my clock at the end of the day. I'm like this, like, we got 20 minutes to the end of the... We got 19 minutes to the end of the day. We got 18 minutes to the end of... We got 17... That's how I am at the end of the day. Because I hate work so much. I absolutely hate work. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to put a little more whiskey in my glass. Why not? Celebrate the Lions! Oh, Titans got the ball back, but they are way downfield in Lions territory right now. Or, I mean, in their territory right now. Okay, so, let's get to the farm really quick. What we got to do is we got to set up our... Oops. We got to use our industry painting tool, and I'm going to... Alright, so check this out. I don't want to go beyond the freeway here, but I am going to go over here a little bit into this ore site, and then up here slightly. Because you'll see how I build this farm. This is going to turn out really cool, don't worry. Like, I am able to utilize all this space perfectly well. So we're going to come down this way. We'll just follow the freeway as a guide like that. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Clean that up. Okay, now. What are you doing? Oh, it's saving. There we go. I want my small thing here. I'm going to follow Laurel Boulevard. Oh, stop that. I'm going to follow Laurel Boulevard here. I need to come over here. Because I have to use some of this area over here for my farm. There are two things in the farm. One, they have a lot of pollution. Or not a lot, but they create some pollution. And so I want to keep them away from the farm itself. Over here seemed like the best spot. And I also wanted to just be close enough to the farm that it was still seemed viable. So, oh, and then on top of that, in my test build, I had this whole story going on. And so I'm going to like grab that little store right there. Hold on a second. Now we got to go over here. We're going to make this a historical building so it doesn't change or go away. And then we're going to turn this into... In my thing, everything seemed to pop up to tell me that this is how I needed to name it. And this will be Valley's Supermarket. And if you watch Valley, he does that supermarket simulator, which is a great series that he's been doing. So that's how this came upon me here. Super market. All right, so that's Valley Supermarket. That's why we included it into that, because we got to add in something here really quick to make it a farm. So we're going to go put our farm main building in right here. Beautiful. Called Birch Orchard. Birch my butt. We're going to rename this. Like I told you, it was like fate was telling me it had to be named this. Everything kept getting named Valley this and Valley that in my test build, and I was like, all right, this has to be. So this is now Valley's Organic Produce and meats. So this will be Valley's Organic Produce and Meats. This will be the farm, which will also include the stuff that's going on over here. You'll see once we get there. And yeah, so that is what's going on. Valley's Organic Produce and Meats. They sell it out of the store right here. These other guys are just copycats. And yeah, so let's get to busy with this farm. Now, the first thing I started off with was just a small crop. Then we had to go back to the roads. Like I said, this is going to be a lot of back and forth. So just bear with me on this for a few here. Come up here. No, I need straight roads. I can't do that. Scoot this over just a hair. There we go. Then we come back over here to the farming stuff. We're going to go with our medium crop field. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Back to the roads. I gotta check something here really quick, because I gotta put one more. Okay, cool. I wanted one more small crop there. Now we'll go back to the roads. So I don't like the road there. Nope. Nope. There we go. Perfection. Now back to the farm. And we're going to get our large crop field here. had it in there a different way, and it almost seems like I can because I gave myself a little more room this time, so I think what I'm going to do now is I could change that road around and do 2 large crops. I think that's what I'm going to do, yeah. So we'll change the road up slightly. We're going to do 2 large crop fields here. Oh, nice. I'm glad they did 2 greenhouses like that, too. Those look sweet. Okay, and then we'll go back to the roads. Let's fix this road. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. Okay. What are you complaining about power for? You should have power, I think. I'm going to hit pause just in case, because I know I'm going to need water and all kinds of stuff in here. It's going to be a big thing. So we're going to do that. Hold on. I got to take my sweater off. It's getting warm in my room, even though this morning it was raining and raining and raining. Like if you watch Joy Builds this morning, she lives in the Pacific Northwest also, but she's up in Washington area. And it was raining up there, too. So, yep, that's what we got here in the Pacific Northwest. Rain! There's probably snow up in the mountains. But not here where I'm at. Okay, so we got that. Now, let's drop down a couple of basics that we need now for here. We need our farm workers barracks. So we're going to put them in here, up along the top here. I'm going to space this out just a little bit. Then our maintenance building we'll go ahead and place over here. Keep them all kind of on that same road, just kind of doing their thing. Then, all right, we're going to come back. We're going to be doing some decorating in here and stuff as well, so it'll look good. Nice tribute to Valley. Yeah. It is. It was a tribute. And like I said, it was almost like fate was just telling me I had to do it. I had to make this, like, Valley organic produce and the Valley market over there. So, like, everything, like, I swear, as I'm doing my test build, everything was like Valley this, Valley that, and a Valley Road. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Okay. I do enjoy this channel, though. I try to catch it whenever I get a chance. All right. So this is looking good. Now, like I said, it's going to be a little bit of back and forth between the building on this and building on the roads. So we've got everything in here, kind of, other than we're going to skip this stuff for now. And then we'll go to the grain silos. We'll throw a couple of them in. I was hoping that would have fit there a little better, but I guess not. Actually, I want to be careful because I do want to run a fence around the property here, so keep it away from the road slightly. A couple of small barns. Do a large barn by this. And a large grain... I was hoping to do a large grain silo there. Maybe I can. Hold on. Let's do the large barn, but we'll scoot it over a little bit. As far as we can. See if we could trick the system here a little. Now we'll try to fit this. There we go. See, I love being able to trick that. Just every once in a while. Every once in a while I can do it. Sweet. Now let's go ahead. Do a small barn here. and a barrack. Beautiful. Then we'll come back in. We'll do some decorating and stuff like that. I don't want to do a whole lot of stuff, like putting in a bunch of the different things, barns and all that, because all it does is bring in trucks. And I don't need a million trucks coming through here. I just need the right amount of trucks coming through here. So, next thing, before we get too far, because I do have this one spot I need to fill in with it. This road here, Wilson Street. Let's go change our zoning on it. Oh, it's got zoning. Sweet. Thanks for the bug sometimes. The 0.5% of the time I am grateful for the bug. That's what this is. Alright, so over here, what did I put over? The flour mill. So I wanted the flour mill right here. It's perfect. It just kind of sits off in between the two roads there, the freeway and that. It's right next to everything growing as far as crops and everything. You know, these are all crops, and this is fruit. No fruit trees here. So yeah, that's perfect to have the flour mill right there. Next, hey, Blue, welcome. Tim, too. Wow, welcome. Tim's all, we were taking a nap, Tim. All right. Yeah, Tim's got a video up from just a couple days ago, actually. Kind of working on the background. I just kind of finished it up this morning. Working on the background on the latest picture and stuff. Pretty good. As soon as he gets that one finished, he's got something else planned. I know it. So. All right. So now let's go on to the next phase here. I told you this is going to be a little bit of back and forth between the roads and this. We're going to go back into our roads. I'm going to start using dirt roads for the rest of this. And on this one, I'm just going to do this. Just going to pop out just a little bit, just like that. Then we're going to come back over here. I want to grab our... Did I have a small or a large fruit field? It was a large fruit field. So we're going to do a large fruit field up here. Love it. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. We're going to move a couple of these trees away. There we go. And then on this side... I'm going to throw down another barracks. Actually, first, let's throw down a barn. Make sure it fits, and then we'll throw down a barracks. Barracks. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. And then, like I said, we'll get to our decorating. We'll put some fencing around stuff, everything like that. Make it look really, really good, really fast here. So now let's go over here. Oops, back to the road. Stop it! Back to the roads. Oh, man. All right. So this, I want this to be a super tight, like, I don't want to be able to, like, I can't go and attach to this other road off of this dirt road. That's how tight I want it. And now... shucks. There we go. I guess I could back up now. It's doing what I want. It was doing what I wanted it to do. There we go. Oh, I see. It's trying to attach itself to where I don't want it to attach. There we go. And then I need to come out just a little. There we go. I did this on purpose. You'll see in a moment. This is going to be the only in and out here on Myrtle Drive, so unfortunate, but it works out. Now, first of all, go back over here to the farm stuff. We're going to get a small fruit field. We're going to post that up there. Then, back to the roads. Told you, lots of back and forth here today. Let's go ahead and choose our straight tool. It'll work out better. And back over here. I don't know what I'm doing there. To the medium fruit field. We're going to place that up here. As close to the housing as it'll let us go. Beautiful. Because I want just one more small fruit field up in here if I can fit it. Beautiful. I was going to change it to a greenhouse anyway. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Worked out. I love it when things work out just right. Just right. That would have been nice if I could have made one more fit right there. That would have been cool. You know, to be honest, I wonder if I can fit the medium fruit field there. Oh, it's going to do that. It's going to... Nope. 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 Can't fit it. Shucks. Well, doesn't that just put a dollop in your daisy? Okay. No, 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 no. You need to come off of Myrtle Drive. There you go. Then, okay, so regardless, what we're going to do now is we have not put in any of the animal pastures. So we're going to put in 2 animal pastures. We're going to do a small animal pasture and a large animal pasture. And the best way to do that is just right here. Oh, I mixed it up. Should have put the large one in first. There we go. It has trouble because of our conference center up there. We're going to make sure we have room for a barn right there. And then, what did I put up here? I had something up here. It wasn't the slaughterhouse. It's too dang big. That's going to go all the way over here. The milking parlor? Was it the milking parlor? No. Maybe. That fits. But I don't think it was the milking parlor. I think it was the cattle shed. One of them. I know that it makes a little pollution. Yeah, it's got to be the cattle shed. Okay, so now let's get back in here. We're going to grab some barns. We're going to throw a big barn in right there. We're going to throw the grain silos in there. Now back to our small barn. It fits in beautifully there. Nicely there. A couple of the smaller grain silos. Nice. Told you I was going to fit everything from the farm selection and industries into it. The animals don't cause pollution with their farts. No, I don't. It doesn't do that in the game. That methane gas just seems to not do anything in particular. And I am a cheeseburger lover, so I don't have no problems with that. Did I see... welcome out. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. I really do. I hope you are. Like, it's been a good day for me, especially with the Lions winning. The game is over now. The Lions have won. Oh, we are now looking at... My phone has switched over to the Green Bay... Actually, wow, Green Bay is about getting a really close game with the Panthers right now. That's good. It's got to be a good game. I'm going to check that out in a minute. Oh, the time change. Everybody's talking about that up there. Oh, man. Why? Oh, I have it on pause. I'm like, why is there no power to that? They should totally have power by now. Yeah, I paused it and I haven't done anything yet. Okay, so pause. This is all done. This is all done. Now I need to come over here. We got the last two things for the industry here. We got the slaughterhouse and our milking parlor. And those are going to go in right here. I know they're not part of the farm here. But I need to keep them just far enough away from people and the farm because they do create some pollution. And I unfortunately have to harm trees. I hate that, but I try to stay as close to preserving as many trees as possible in this game as I can. So I hope that that makes up for the fact that I have to harm some trees in the production of this. So, first of all, we got to go back to the roads. I told you, it's back and forth with roads and all this. We're going to do a one-way road, though. And I'm just going to do the industry road because it doesn't need to be anything in particular special here. And I'm going to go just... You don't like that space, huh? Odd. Okay. I'm going to do that one-way road. We'll fix it if we have to. I think I did it right. I think that's about where I had it last time. So we're going to start with the bigger one, the slaughterhouse, because it's going to fit here slightly better. Because of the way the freeway is down there. And then let's go back in here, get our milking parlor. Actually, no, before I do that, I want to go ahead and do a large grain silo and a large barn. And then we'll do our milking parlor. There we go. And now let's go ahead and adjust this. I knew I was slightly... I thought I was in the right spot, but I had a feeling I might be slightly off. So I'm going to go right here. Now bring it up. There we go. I just wanted the road just big enough for this little part of the industry. It doesn't have to go like super long or anything like that. So, there we go. That's looking good. Oh, I love it. Everything is just coming up Millhouse right now. Okay. If you know what that reference comes from, you're a Simpsons fan too, so. At least an old school Simpsons fan. Let's go ahead and hit play. Let everything kind of work itself out. Actually, I just thought of something. I need to hit pause. We got to come in here and do the best thing ever, and that is work on our water lines. Woo! Water lines! Okay, let's turn our snaps off. We know that helps out with this. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't have to cover both roads since, you know, it's fine off of this road. Let's go ahead and delete that, and that, and that. It's all going to get deleted through there because that was all from the old roads and system. Gotta do this really quick just to make sure we are covering our bases. Oops. Connect in. Now let's go ahead and delete all this out. All this useless piping. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and fix this and make it work the way it needs to. And I was watching an episode from... It's funny. I was watching this episode of Jack Arts when he was doing the space station episodes. He does these, like, if you go watch Jack Arts' channel, he does these, it's Kerbal Space Station, right? Did I get that name right? I hope I did. He plays it. I watch it every once in a while because it's pretty interesting. I wish I could play it on PlayStation. We just don't have it yet. And, or at least last time I looked, I didn't have access to it. And, anyway, one day somebody asks him about something on City Skylines. And so he stopped playing the space station game and went on to City Skylines, and he was talking about to the person about nodes and how their nodes might be completely filled up. And I started thinking about that, and I'm like, holy smokes, I have never once considered, like, overdoing nodes on the console game. Like, is there a chance that I could totally overdo it on console, and all of a sudden it's all node count fill Kerbal and Space Haven. Thank you. And I think it was either Kerbal or Space Haven. It was one of the two. And anyway, so somebody was asking about that, and Jackhart mentioned that the node count. And I started thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my god, am I going to screw myself up with the node count on this game one day? Because he mentioned that if you put the pipelines, the water lines in like City Planner Plays does, that tends to give you that much, it tends to be more on your node count than if you ran your pipelines, just ran them to cover areas. And I'm like, oh man, I have been running them under roads like City Planner Plays for a long time. I wonder if that's going to hurt me. So we'll find out someday, maybe. But for now, we have not had that issue. Thankfully, knock on wood, I'm going to knock on my desk in front of me here. And, yeah. Thanks to him mentioning that to somebody, that is on my mind constantly when I play City Skylines lately. Oh no. In fact, it has been to a point where, like, I make this water line going up here like that. I'm not going to add, like, usually I need to fill this in. There's a part of me that has this little bit of OCD that has to fill stuff in, and I'm ignoring it. I'm letting it bug me to save node space just in case. All right, so we need some water over here. I am saving notes by running my pipes in parallel and then pulling them with Move It to reduce node count as they work for. And that's what I'm saying, is I noticed that's what you were mentioning, is that you put the parallel lines and it kind of helps you save out on that node count because your pipes are here, here, and here, and it's covering a wider area that way. When I first started playing City Skylines, I used to actually do it like that. I would make a large grid, a big square around my city of pipeline, and then I would run either horizontal or vertical pipelines one way or the other to just fill it up. And that way the whole city was just a pipeline. You know, you follow that blue line right there, like that I'm showing you. And, you know, I would just run and then run and then run, and that's how I used to play. And then I started watching City Planner Plays, and for some reason I started doing this. So it's his fault. It is all his fault. If City Planner Plays ever watches this channel, it's your fault I do this, City Planner. I don't know why. There's no reason for it. It is possible to hit the node count on console. We will find. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it is, to be honest, Tim. I mean, honestly, I don't doubt you there at all. And we will definitely probably see it on one of these videos one day. It is bound to happen. I do so much here, especially like trying to add in so many trees or roads or pipelines or whatever I do. So, yeah, I get it. It'll happen. Let's go ahead and hit play because everything is done in the farm now. I believe that we have at the very least, done one of every... You should be not in need of water, people. Not at all. At least one of everything. And that includes over here, we've got the slaughterhouse and the milking parlor and everything. So I am extremely happy with Valley's Organic Produce and Meats right now. Like, this is exactly, I mean, it's slightly better, but exactly how I had done everything in my test build. And I'm it's like wiping sweat off the brow. I got it to this point. Simple excuse pipes, just contract for real life, don't have to profit. That's, you know what? You're 100% right. In contrast to real life, yeah, exactly. So, all right, so let's go in here This is looking awesome. I am happy. I mean, this is like, if not almost, this is at least 95% identical to what I had going on in my test build. So I am happy that I got this to work out. Oh my God. Seriously. Especially like this, I had no, I wasn't afraid of this not working out. Like, it was all this. And I even got an extra large crop in here, so I'm extremely excited about that. Like, I only had one in the test build, because in the test build I originally had these two roads here, the bridges, like probably this much over. Like, I would have to say they were probably there as opposed to here. So that I gave myself a little more room, and it worked out all for the better. So nice. I am extremely happy. Man, this is looking good. And everybody's like, look at, the traffic is working out good. It's probably going to get heavy in a minute because of the farm needing supplies and everything right now. But this is looking amazing. I'm happy with myself. Okay, let's get on to the next phase here. Like, there's one more thing we got to do as far as roads. That's going to be pause. We're going to leave those 2 points for just a moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. You went the wrong way. Let's make sure all of our snapping options are back on. And that our zoning is off. You know how that is so wonderful. Okay, so I did my math already. I know I can only go to the cost of 80. A construction cost of 80 on the road. It won't let me do it here. It makes me do this like 100, but I'm going to do that on purpose. And then get rid of these. And the reason I did that is because in my test build, for some reason, it kept putting me off of my center right there. It kept moving me one direction or the other for some reason. I have no idea why. But unless I attached to those 2 points, it wouldn't let me do it. So I had to do it. Anyway, construction cost 80. We'll go 80. Let's get this all attached. Stop it. Stop it. Touch where you need to touch. Cheez-Its and crackers already. Come on. All right, now, what I ended up doing here, like, there was a reason I did this. It caused a lot of traffic. There was a lot of traffic already. And then the traffic continued to stay backed up unless I made everything a highway. So, 3-lane highway. Upgrade. And it fits in here, which is cool. And then this, I made the 4-lane 2-way. Just all the way down. And then this, the 4-lane 2-way. And like I said, the reason I'm doing this, there is a 100% totally logical reason. I am on console. I'm completely vanilla as fuck right now. And for some reason, in the roundabouts and the edges of the roundabouts, cars love to stop at the freaking crosswalks. Inside the middle of the roundabout, they're like, oh, there's a crosswalk, I better stop. So, in order to make the cars continually move properly, you have to do highways. And, yeah, so it's the only thing I could do here to make it work properly is to run highways through here. And, yeah, so that's that. There's highways. It works out great, though. I mean, it really does in the long run. I gotta fix that, I know. change direction, and that one. I know, I went back to this little, like, thing, and it's hard for some cars to make a super sharp turn, I guess. But it works, it works, it works. So now I'm calling it Sauron's Eye, the Sauron's Eye interchange here. And I like that. I like it a lot. Wow, it's 2 glasses of whiskey in one episode, and it's only been an hour. I might be a lush sometimes. I really try to pour as little as possible lately. Like, there was a while I was pouring really big glasses of whiskey, and I was like, oh man, I need to stop doing that. So now I try to keep it around like a ½ ounce to an ounce per pour. Go back to a little Jameson there because I'm out of Hellcat Maggie. Alright, let's go ahead and hit play. Let the cars figure themselves out. Let's watch this for a second and see what happens. It's always fun to see cars like freak out. You start flying in circles or something, you know? And of course, nothing's gonna freak out on me. Obviously, you guys stink. Okay, so Sauron's Eye is working out beautifully. I love it. This will clear itself up in no time. Especially from this mess. As you can see, like I said, didn't I tell you that it just screws up the roundabine? And there we go, it's screwing up the roundabine already. So, Sauron's Eye, we got that going. I love the Sauron's Eye interchange. Right? That's a good one. You guys know I'm a nerd, right? I mean, you know I'm a total nerd. I play video games for one. But Sauron's Eye, obviously, I'm a fan of, all of C.S. Lewis's work and everything like that. I've read the books. I've watched the movies. The Hobbit, everything like that. I love it. It's wonderful. I mean, just, I could look around my room. Anime. I've got anime stuff. I've got so much. Oh, one of my coolest nerd items. If you guys look at my little picture of me in the side there, I'm going to move my beard out of the way so you can see my shirt that I just got. It's a Jelly Roll shirt for his new album, Beautifully Broken. I'm totally nerding out about that right now. So if you look at that, totally cool. I love it. The album has been amazing. I'm going to show you here. I actually have the CD. I don't own a CD player. I don't own a CD player in my car. The only CD players I have are my PlayStation and my Xbox. And I had to get the CD. So it's Beautifully Broken. It's his newest album. If you don't know who Jelly Roll is, he's one of the most amazing musicians in the world, especially right now. And needs some Sauron work in the middle. It will. We will. We are getting to decorating right now, Chris. Don't worry about that. But Jelly Roll is one of the absolute most amazing musicians in the world. If you haven't heard of Jelly Roll, look him up. Like Jelly Roll, like the donut. Yes. He's a big guy. His music is absolute. I have been listening to him far, far, far beyond the music he does nowadays. Nowadays, he does more of a rock and country sound. I've been listening to him since he used to do rap when he was back in his early 20s and teens and stuff like that. And he used to make rap music. The reason I bought this shirt and the CD, even though I don't own a CD player, is because they promised you the super cool Aren't Too Tight of a Turn. Not really. They tend to work out, David. The really cool thing about the CD that I got was this right here. An autographed picture. You can't really... It's not letting my camera pick it up for some reason. But I got this autograph. I'm going to back it up by my face. An autographed picture of Jelly Roll. There I am. I'm holding it next to my face. An autographed picture of Jelly Roll right there above my fingers. This is an autograph. I thought that was the sweetest, awesomest, coolest thing ever. And, oh my God, the album actually has the lyrics in it. I didn't even look at this. This is like back when I was a kid. I used to sit there when I was a kid, back in the days when like CDs were new and cassette tapes were still around. And I would go through the album, listening to the whole album, just reading the lyrics. Oh my God, all the lyrics are in here. I should have looked at this the other day. Oh, this album is honestly, is one of Jelly Roll's best albums ever, out right now. I would have to say one of his best albums, my favorite album of all time, is one of his rap albums called, gosh, I can't even think of the name right now. I have to pull it up on my phone. Where's my phone? because I have Beautifully Broken in my head. That's the new album right there. And so if you ever want to check out Jelly Roll and you want to check out his music, Beautifully Broken is his newest album. And the album prior to this, where is my star? There we go. The album prior to this, I would recommend both of those for anybody new to Jelly Roll. So Beautifully Broken and, come on, pull it up. There we go. Stop being slow. Ballads of the Broken. Those are his country/rock albums, and they are amazing. All right, an autograph, isn't that cool? They are absolutely amazing. Some of the best music Jelly Roll has made ever, except for when he did rap music. And he, like, as far as making rap, my favorite album of all time is Self-Medicated. It was when he made rap music. And it's where he actually originally came up with the song Save Me, which he did with Lainey Wilson on the CMT Awards. And then he put that out on, which album? He put out a single of it for a little bit there. Oh no, it came out on Whitsett Chapel. And did it? No, it didn't come out on Whitsett. Yeah, it did. Came out on his album Whitsett Chapel, Save Me with Lainey Wilson. That was so good. That was like a full country album, was Whitsett Chapel. So anyway, as you can tell, I'm a huge Jelly Roll fan. An enormous Jelly Roll, like probably my absolute favorite musician of all time, right, too. I have a TNG uniform with some autographs on it. Next Generation. Oh, dude! Blue Jericho, TNG, yeah, Next Generation. That was a good show. You know, you might hate me for this one, Chris. I like Star Trek. I'm a Star Wars person. Personally, I'm a Star Wars and then Star Trek. I know I'm not one of the people who, like, pits them against each other. They were both really good, but I am fully Star Wars above Star Trek. However, what... I'm a huge Trekkie, he says. No way, really? The one Star Trek, look at, there's that traffic I was telling you was going to show up. The one Star Trek show that I absolutely loved the most, it was my absolute favorite, and it's probably because you're going to laugh at me for this one. I have to pull it up. It was, come on, pull this up. It was on Hulu is where I watched it. I know. I can't think of the name right now because I'm not that huge. I haven't watched it in like probably 2 years. Was it that one? No, it wasn't Voyager. That was with the female captain. That was a good one too, though. Voyager was really good. Star Trek. No, wasn't that one. Dang it, why can't I think of it right now? Anyway, there was like one of the Star Trek shows was like my absolute favorite above them all. And for some reason I can't think of it. Like I'm not I will totally admit, like I'm not a Star Trek Trekkie. I'm not a Trekkie. I am as much of a Trekkie as I am a fan of basketball. Like, I like to watch basketball, but I don't know everything about it. Star Trek. It wasn't that one. It couldn't have been that one. Okay, that's what you were just talking about, is Next Generation Picard. I bet if I went to Wikipedia, it'd probably be the best thing for me here. Because it would show me all the lists of all the different Star Treks. I would think. History and television series, please tell me. Animated, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise, Discovery, Picard, Prodigy, Strange New World, Wait, what? Was it Voyager? No. Wouldn't have been right, because then... No, I'm looking for... I can't even... It sucks is because I can't think of the... Scott Bakula. There we go. Enterprise. All right, hold on a second. I'll be right back. You guys argue amongst yourselves about Star Trek. I'll be right back. Okay. I figured it out. I'm a Enterprise with Scott Bakula. I don't know. You're gonna kind of make fun of me for that one because it's not like the best Star Trek. I know, but with Scott Bakula was my favorite because I am a Scott Bakula fan, and I've been a Scott Bakula fan since I was a kid because he was in Quantum Leap, and Quantum Leap was, oh my god, one of the best shows when I was a kid. And, like, I used to watch like Quantum Leap and A-Team, and I would watch Quantum Leap was after A-Team a little bit, but anyway, like, I used to watch all these shows as a kid, and I used to love them so much, and Quantum Leap was one of my favorite ones because Scott Bakula's character would go between, like, he would shift through time periods, and to me, I was like, oh my god, he gets to experience all these different time periods in his life, and he gets to go to other countries and stuff too. Like, he was in wars, and he went to, like, there's just so much. And it was, like, seriously, NCIS New Orleans, thank you. Another great show. Again. But it, like, seriously, wasn't Quantum Leap, if you've ever seen Quantum Leap, one of the best shows. It had such a great premise to it, such a great, like, plot line, that it, like, you can't beat that. It was so good. I am seeing a huge traffic problem right now. Let's go fix this. We got a stoplight. That is a huge traffic problem. Stoplights are traffic problems. Okay, got rid of that. Got rid of it. I know there's going to be one over here too. Look at those stop signs are on purpose. I did those on purpose. I put them there. Those are going to stay. They definitely they are going to stay. I don't know why. At one point I had them there. I didn't take them there, and the traffic was acting weird, so I kept them there, and traffic has acted normal ever since, so I'm going to keep them. Again, it has to do something. I love Quantum Leap too. Great. Awesome. I'm glad I'm not the only one that knows what that is. Chris, okay. I see Chris said so. Slip lane for the trumpet? Another slip lane for our trumpet. Well, where? Oh, yeah, Dean Stockwell. Yeah. He was great, too. A slip lane. I mean, you're talking about, like, letting them off there? I'm not sure where you're meaning we need another slip lane here, because if I would have got... I had to get rid of that light there. That's going to let the traffic start moving again, and it should look good. Oh, yeah. Dominion New Orleans, topic of PTSD. Awesome episodes. Connecting from the entrance to James. Like here-ish? This is definitely blocked up right now. And what sucks is, like I said before, like, it seems... The one thing that sucks is I took the lights out. But you see that? It's got, like, these signs, these yield signs or something that keeps the traffic from moving properly. Earlier. Yeah. I almost wonder, could I take the traffic here and split it? Like have two outs. It is one thing I do wonder about, but I'm going to let the traffic fix itself real quick. Hopefully it fixes itself before it gets too backed up here. And then we'll take another look at this, because in the test build, this was perfectly fine. I think the only problem that I caused myself right here was the stoplight I put in, which caused traffic to start with. So let's see what happens. Everything else should turn around right there. This I want to do. Alright, so let's go ahead. While I'm waiting for the traffic to clear up, and we'll figure out anything that happens there in a moment, we're going to go ahead and jump into our decorating. We got a little bit of time left here today's stream, so we're going to jump into decorating. So we are out of Hellcat Maggie, by the way, and we are on to some actual Jameson, which, like I said, definitely has more of a richer flavor to it, I guess is a good way to put that. As far as like the leather, that leather flavor in it, and that vanilla, it's more of a vanilla cookie. I don't know how to put, like, you'd get those cookies out of the tin, and that has that vanilla flavor. That's Jameson, whereas it's more like a vanilla bean flavor, like ice cream for Hellcat Maggie. That's the only way it's hard to explain a difference in vanilla flavor without putting it that way. So they have more queuing space. I see. Should be more like... Actually, not bad thought here with that one. We could go to like a triple. And make sure our zoning's off. Because now then they have 2 rights and 2 lefts instead of just one of each. Which is going to split the cars out further. And they're never going to use the middle lane, because that's just city skylines. But it seems to have calmed the traffic down already. I mean, like, just getting rid of that stoplight calmed traffic down already. That is a lot of vehicles leaving right now. Holy crap. That is definitely a lot of vehicles. Okay, so let's get back into this. We need to start decorating now. We've got our farm down. We've got everything else down. I want to decorate. Let's turn off our snaps for some trail building here. This is probably going to destroy all of this, because I want the trail here. There we go. Oh no, our job! And they're going to walk over here. Let's get a job at the farm instead. Screw it. But I want the trail from there to there, just in case people are living here and working here. So that's there. And now let's go ahead. That business will rebuild. I forgot. I did this in my test build also. I added a few homes. There we go. You know, Eagle Point has grown a little. They have the new farm, so why wouldn't they sell a few housing areas off, and a couple of properties that sold for super cheap, like these little 2-spot properties would probably be like a few $1,000s, and you could build a nice little tiny home on it or something and be happy. All right, there we go. We'll put a house in right here. That property's sold. We'll sell this property right here. Nice. Okay, ooh, that one's a good property to sell too. And that one. Okay, so we sold a few more properties in Eagle Point there. They're building up already. You can see that. We actually... Oh, okay. We got another thing we're going to come to over here in this area. We'll get there in just a minute. I got this cool little thing I started doing. I was messing around with the new Mountain Village, whatever they are, their hotels or whatever, the Mountain Village buildings. And I had a couple of cool ideas over here, so I'll show you that in just a minute. Let's finish up with some decorating on this side. Go to our trees and rocks. Let's go up here to our rocks. I don't think I can fit anything in here. No, I cannot. Okay. Back here I can. Look at that. There's a big rock. Okay. But I can fit these ones in. Go like that. Get a few of these in here. Actually, we're going to go over here, get these smaller ones. Try to set these up looking pretty good here. I don't know what is going on. It sounds like the sound is deafening in my earphones for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe my ears need popped or something. I couldn't tell you. Couple on this side of the highway. Let's go ahead and throw down a large one like right here. Nice. Gotta love those rocks. Gotta love the rocks. Okay. Ooh. This side needs a couple of these smaller rocks, I believe. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Couple of smaller ones over here. Okay, alright, liking it. Let's go to some grass now. We know how we gotta get this grass growing up all around the rocks and everything. Ha ha! Nice! A little bit of grass by itself. A little bit there. Let's come over here to these rocks now. Get them set up with some grassy grass. A little bit along the freeway wall here. Go. Nice. Okay, let's come in here, clean this up with a little bit of grass as well. Now, some bushes, some Rodini bushes. Call them the Rodini bushes, because if it wasn't for David Rodini, I would forget about him all the time. And he reminded me one day that, hey, there's bushes in there. You could put bushes in. And I was like, wow, yeah, you're right. There's bushes. And they fit everywhere. Why does it sound like Donnie is saying that he's decorating after all? Hey, you never know. Maybe they'll invent a card game out of it. I have been entirely enveloped in Pokemon lately. Holy crap. I bought this yesterday, and then there was like 3 other packs included with that. I bought, oh shit, don't drop into the water bowl. I bought this box full of cards. There's like 2 different boxes of cards in there. And yeah, that and then there's more. I don't even want to go through it. Oh my god, I've been spending way too much on Pokemon lately. Holy crap, like, wow, I didn't even play it when it came out in the 90s and I was a kid, and now all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, those cards are worth a lot of money. I better start investing in Pokemon cards. Raiding decks of Pokemon. That's what I've been doing. Alright, so I'm going to use my typical tree use in through here. Like, I like to use all these good ones that came through the content creator packs and stuff like that. They're awesome trees. I mean, incredible looking. They did such a great job. All the content creator pack trees are amazing. They look incredible, right? I can't say anything bad about them at all. However, the one thing that I need to do because of using these, you see these trees here, they have these conifers from the original game, or the stuff that's not the content creator pack. So I need to throw a few of those conifers in, I feel, and it would make things work out a lot better. So we're going to do that. Throw a few of them in as soon as we can. We'll do that in a second here. Get some trees, finish up with the trees here as far as the trees we do like to use. I don't like using those conifers, but because they are in the area, I should use them, is the way I feel. A couple of oaks. Okay. So let's go find, it's either Conifer 1 or Conifer 2. You can use either one. The Conifer 2 tends to be the one they use a lot. Let me put it right here. Like right there, that's Conifer 2 100%, right? Like, and then you can go to Conifer 1. It's similar, but they're just slightly bigger. Conifer 1 is just slightly bigger, so we'll use Conifer 2. We'll throw like just a couple to kind of like fill it out. Put that, same tree kind of back in there. Yeah, as you can see, it's Conifer 1 around here and everything too, so. Oh. That was not the tree I wanted to use. There we go. Go back up to our regular boreal pines and such. Stop saving all the time. I want to place stuff on the ground. And we're going to place these. Now this will help out. We're going to place these boreal pines. A couple of the oaks. The Eastern cottonwood. Come on. There you go. Place these throughout here. That way it mixes in with the weird conifer tree that they have. And yeah, it looks okay that way. It looks better that way, I should say. Couple of these oaks. This is my absolute favorite tree. Like, seriously, out of this, everything, all the trees, the oak is my absolute favorite tree. Looking good. I was too old for Pokemon, never appealed to me. Cut down on the bushes. It's not the same. Oh, man. No, more bush. Alright, so I deleted that tree on purpose. As you can see, the ground is sick right here with pollution. I didn't want the sick tree. Decided to replace it with some grass in the area. We'll do a quick rock right here too. There we go. A one over here. That way, like, this pisses me off so much right here. Like, look at that. You know that this asset that you created creates pollution. Yet for some stupid reason, you had to create plants that are going to sit there with your thing and look gross at the same time. Why did you create this ploppable with plants that are going to die because your ploppable creates pollution? What the frickin' hell is wrong with you? Hey, okay. Ah! I need a little more grass and bushes around the greenhouses and such here. I was thinking a little more grass, you know, that way it's decorated. It's not just barren land sitting right there. You know, all this green here. It's like, no, typically there would be weeds and such in real life. So let's create that. That one might be a little too big. Let's go with that one. Slightly smaller. Hey, shush. My little female chihuahua is getting all hyphy over there for some reason. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Just didn't want so much barren freaking grass over there like this. Like, it's something about it bugs me. There we go, that's better. I gotta be careful about, like, you know, like I said, I'm trying to stay a little slightly realistic, so I don't need to do a bunch of tall trees next to the greenhouses and the fields, obviously, right? But, she always wants my attention, but I think she heard another dog walk by, and so she had to make herself known. Like, I am the queen here. Back up. Queen Nom Noms. Her name is Nami. It means wave in Japanese. Like a wave in the ocean. Not like waving high, like a wave in the ocean. That's what Nami means in Japanese. She was actually named after a character in one of my favorite animes, which is One Piece. She is named after the character Nami, of course. And Nami is the navigator of the pirate ship, which, if you think about it, that's a cool name for a navigator of a pirate ship, a wave. You know, she's constantly having to navigate against the waves and weather and stuff like that. So, you know, I thought it was a really cool name, and that's why I gave it to my dog. And I tend to do that with my dogs. I have 3 dogs. One of them I didn't name, sort of. So Nami got named after one of my favorite animes. Then my dog Calvin, his name is Calvin Johnson. He was named after one of my favorite players from the Detroit Lions. He was a wide receiver for the Detroit Lions for a long time. And I'm going to put a bunch of grass in over here as well because of this dead ground over here. And then my other dog, my third dog, Scrappy, I did not name him. He was actually a rescue dog. And he was named Scrappy. I didn't want to really change his name on him and make him have to learn a new name or anything stupid like that. So I kept him named Scrappy. And, but I call him Doodle. Scrappy Doodle. And the reason I call him Doodle is because of Scrappy Doo from the Scooby-Doo cartoon. So I started calling him Scrappy Doo, and then Doo turned into Doodle, and then Doodle stuck, and that's seriously, I could be like, hey, Doodle, come here, and he's going to walk over here. That's his name is Doodle so nowadays, so that's how that ended up. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of grass over here just because of the sick ground. I don't want a lot of trees in the sick ground. And again, here we go. An asset that creates pollution but has trees attached to it for some stinking reason. Alright. Now we've done some decorating. Let's take a look at this. We'll throw a little more in over here. A couple of trees, a couple of rocks, a couple of these, a couple of that. Alright, but really... Oops. This is where I wanted to go. I really want to grab the fence and make sure we separate our property. It just seems like we need to make sure the fence is up. Ooh, I forgot. These two connect in a weird, are touching each other in a weird way. So I gotta do that. Then this. There we go. That way the fencing is containing the whole farm, all of Valley's farm. I really wish I could do something with this property in here, actually stick some animals down in there or something, but it won't let me. Solely make it look like the pastures are connected or something like that. Let's go to freeform. Why won't you do anything right? Oh, I'm too close on that end. That's got to be what the problem is. Oh my lord. That is just too deep of a dip. Why won't you work with me? Come on. Okay, that was better. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. That works. No, that doesn't work. I don't like that. But I like that. That's fine. Okay. That stops there. That's fine. That's good. We don't need to put anything along the road there, I don't think, because it wouldn't fit anyway. Yeah, I'm having trouble trying to fit a fence in there. Maybe not. Thought I was going to have trouble trying to fit a fence in here, but maybe not. Let's see. Let's work on this. Let's try. Okay, maybe I am. Oh my god, I can't believe I fit a fence in between this road. I totally did not expect that to happen. In the test build, that wouldn't even worked. For some reason, like, wow. Holy smokes. It let me build the farm fence through here. And like I said, in the test build, for some reason, it wouldn't let me build this fence. Now it let me do it. That's cool. I'm happy. I'm excited about that. Yay! Fences make good neighbors. You're 100% attached. Wave, dog. Well, like I said, I named her after my favorite character. Or not my favorite character, but one of my favorite characters. But yeah, she definitely is an emotional wave, or a wave of emotions at any given time. As a Chihuahua, she definitely can be like either on edge or totally calm. So, I mean, it works. Oh, man. All right, let's go check this out. Today was a good day. I think we got a lot in today. Today was a good build, especially coming back into a new city that we haven't been to in a couple of weeks. So let's take a look at this. We, of course, we started off adjusting all of our roads right here, making this new trumpet interchange to get people off of the freeway and right here in next to Eagle Point, so to speak. Which is working out. Like, people love this interchange. They are obviously using it. And then we had to obviously make our trams go that way because they were, dealing with the whole... We had that whole roundabout there that was just a pile of junk. Just a worthless roundabout, to be honest. Because once we removed that and we installed this trumpet and then we were able to put in all this, it made things a lot better in the area. So I am extremely happy. I'm not 100% done with this area. So next week when we come back, we'll be working again, starting off in this area, doing a couple of touch-up things as far as adding a little bit of housing and some stuff like that. And then from there, we'll move on and go on to the next portion of what I was kind of doing with this build. I haven't quite gotten there yet, and I don't want to give too much away, so I'll just say it'll be the next portion of this build. But thanks, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually, like I said, I'm very happy with what happened today. We've got our everything in. Not a single thing is missed from the farming industries DLC. It is all here. Every single portion of it. We fit it into the small spot. It looks great. It works great. I'm happy with it. I mean, yeah, I had to put two things over here, but hey, sometimes things work out that way, and that's how it looks good, right? That's how it works. Anyway, regardless of that, I'm very happy with how Eagle Point turned out today, so thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome and amazing and incredible people, and I will see you all next week when we get here. I am starting to think about maybe doing a few more extra days in my streaming. I just do not have the energy right now, so I will let you know if that happens. But until then, guys, see you next week. Girls, everybody, I will see you next week. Love you all. Thank you for joining me. And until then, stay safe and, yeah, have a good week.